good morning or good afternoon wherever you are. Today is an update on everything that's happened, and I put a poll on Instagram asking what you guys wanted to see next for my YouTube video. I asked for an upgraded cost breakdown of what I've done so far, or pretty much what my plans are for the truck. And right now it's kind of 50-50, so I'm going to make both videos, but this one won by a little bit, so this is going to be what my plan is for the Tacoma coming up this year and next year. So first things first, Louis just finished working on my truck yesterday. He's taking it to the alignment shop on Thursday to make sure everything's good to go, and then I have the truck back. So the full floating rear end is on, the new steering rack's on, we gusted a bunch of things, so much work. And I'll be covering that on another YouTube video for an actual review on everything that's pretty much been done, because there's so many things. And then this weekend, I'm going to be taking the truck out to test it out. Kind of nervous. Going to have a couple trucks out there in case anything goes wrong, because you know it is a complete new truck. My dash is completely lit up, and I'll be covering all that. So I want to see what works and what doesn't. But so far, Louis has driven my truck, and he said it was fantastic. He said it was like the craziest thing ever. So I am really looking forward to getting behind the wheel and see what it feels like. But that's not what this video is about. We'll get to that later. My plans for 2024 and 2025. So I'm getting the truck back. My cage appointment's in about 5 months. There's a huge wait time to get a cage in at Axiom Race Fabrication in Melbourne, Florida. They're the best here, so I'm waiting for them to pretty much give me an appointment. I'm on a wait list right now, and they said about 4 to 5 months are left. So I'm going to be doing a chromoly TIG welded cage. I'm looking towards the benefits of the actual cage strengthening everything. So like the truck's gonna be a lot tighter. I know it's, you know, about safety having a cage and stuff like that, but you know me, it's absolutely whatever. It's a dangerous sport. But I'm putting the cage in mainly just to bring everything together and make it one tight, solid piece. So gonna be probably doing a couple cross members going under the truck, like new ones, gonna plate a couple other things on the chassis that aren't plated, like unnecessary things, but I'm just going overkill because I want the whole thing to be linked together. I'm tying in the cage into the bed cage. It's gonna be an engine cage, and I'm gonna try to have them fab up some kind of like an aluminum sheet, like mud flap, because my rear glass keeps getting eaten up by the rocks and stuff. So there's gonna be a couple of things we're gonna be going over. I'm gonna put a 52 or 53 inch PRP bench seat in the rear. That wasn't planned, but I was talking to Miso Customs and he was saying it is possible. So you can actually put the rear bench seat in a way where I can actually lift it up and access the OEM storage underneath. I'll lose the OEM storage behind the seats, but then I can put the seat back down. So it was a cool feature, and we'll cover that when we're doing the cage and how it works. But it is possible on that tiny of a truck to have 2 race bucket seats in the front and then a rear bench seat in the back. So that's the goal. It's all going to be all black and gray on the interior. We're going to do some aluminum sheet metal on the roof, put a little art design into it, make it look pretty. As far as sound deadening goes, I haven't really gotten into that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything with that. I probably should, but I'm going to put some radio system in, so I'm going to have headphones on anyways. I really don't care. As long as the truck is tight, all the noise on the outside doesn't really bother me. But who knows, sound system, sound deadening, all those things might be something I'll do later down the line once the truck is actually complete, because performance is priority over comfort right now. So that's happening. I know a lot of people have been commenting, when are you doing an LSX 454 swap? Believe me, I want to do it. It's not going to be for a long time. Am I going to do it? 100%. I have the full floating rear end now. I have the drive shaft, all these things that can actually support an engine like that, right? But I do need to put a new transmission in, and you know, I can put a new engine in, change the dash and all those things, but that's a lot of work. So I figured my plan right now is I'm going to absolutely destroy my OEM engine, right? I might as well, because I have no problems right now. I don't really need it. Louis was driving my truck. He said it was perfect. So I'm going to see how it drives. I'm going to utilize the whole setup as it is. And when the time comes, I am going to put the LSX 454. I don't know when it's going to be, because it's not about money, it's about time. I've already been without my truck now for 6 months, and honestly, it sucks, because I want to go off-roading, I want to go camping, I want to go do all these things, and not having an off-road vehicle, it really sucks. So I want to get my truck back and just enjoy it for now after the cage, and then when the time comes, I'll put that engine in. So that's that, and then big things coming up. relatively soon is going to be a roof rack. I know a lot of people are like, a roof rack and a pre-runner. I'm not doing a bed rack or anything like that. I was speaking with Up Top Overland, and we're talking about the durability of roof racks, how they're going to perform if I'm doing jumps and all those things. They said the Alpha rack would be perfectly fine, so I got the Alpha rack, and I mainly got it because I love the look of the 7 LP4 cutout on the top of the roof rack. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm putting 7 LP4s, all amber and clear spot. And then I am going to use the roof rack sometimes. I go shooting a lot, so if I'm going to the range, you know, I'll throw my rifle cases up there. And that's that. And I got 4 amber rock lights on the side of the roof rack. So it's a cool roof rack. I got a paint match too to the cement, so I'm excited for that. I haven't even taken out the box yet. That's gonna be the next video, or the next 2 videos from now. I'm gonna be doing an unboxing and install for that. So yeah, 7 LP4s. I got a Blaze off-road wiring kit that Louis has. I covered on the previous video before this. So I'm really excited for that. We're gonna go in depth on how to install it, and pretty much the entire roof rack, Blaze off-road and all that. That's the next mod coming for the Tacoma, and I think it's going to look beautiful. And I'm going to see how it works. I think the roof rack with just the lights on there and nothing on the roof rack will be totally fine on the whoops and the jumps. I don't think it's going to go anywhere or going to cause too much rattling. If anything, I'll have to support the little handles on the side and maybe zip tie those down when I'm off-roading so they're not kind of flopping all over the place. But yeah, we'll get to that update on the next YouTube video. But yeah, the truck's done. I'm really excited, so make sure you stay tuned this weekend to see us go to Ocala and test it out. I'm not going to be sending it like crazy. Maybe I will be, who knows? I get carried away when I'm out there in the moment. But I'm going to go test it out, see what's going on with the truck, and yeah. Any other plans for 2024 for the Tacoma? I was supposed to put front hydraulic bump stops with Louis, but he's got a surgery and we're on a time crunch, so I didn't get to put my front bumps in. They're Fox 2.0 bumps. I'm going to be putting that in 4 months before the cage appointment. So other than that, everything's pretty much done on that truck. I have changed my goal for what I want it to be, because now that I'm heavily into the pre-running world, I've decided that I want this Toyota Tacoma to be the best Toyota Tacoma ever. Like, that's the goal. I want it to be a Tacoma. So I wanted to put like the most functioning kit on there. I really like the Dirt King kit. I still have my 4-wheel drive. I got the full floating rear end, which is overkill. So it's like a nice healthy suspension setup, right? All Dirt King all the way around, all Fox. I want the roof rack. I want it to be like the most functional Toyota Tacoma, mid-size pre-runner, you know what I mean? I want it to be useful. So that's gonna be kind of where I'm taking this build. And I'm just going to leave it there. Like, once I put the LSX in there, it's just going to be for fun. But I'm just going to, knock on wood, not modify it anymore after that engine, because I'm satisfied with the suspension on the mid-travel application. It performs perfect. And the maintenance is a lot, but it's perfect for a Toyota Tacoma. And you guys see how it performs. I don't really need any more on a small truck like that. And I'm doing that because I'm hooked. Like, I want full-size pre-runners after this, and I am going to go all out. And I don't know what the next project's going to be. My dream is an F100, to build one of those, kind of like Morgan Clark Design has, or SoCal Eric. Those trucks are beautiful, and I want one of those. I don't know if I'm going to go I-beam or just individual, what's it called, center bulk. So I don't know what I want to do with that yet, but I definitely want that to be the next build. So like, I'm going to have a Toyota Tacoma pre-runner, you know, mid-size application, and a full-size truck that I can absolutely send and just not care about. Obviously, I'm still going to go all out and make it look pretty and have the best parts that I can get, but I do want to have another full-size pre-runner and kind of leave the Tacoma at that, because it is absolutely taxing on the mind. All these modifications you can do to a truck, it literally makes you think all day, and it's endless. So having this goal for the Tacoma is going to bring me at peace, and once it's done, I'll be able to open the garage, just take a look at it and be like, you know, thumbs up, no more needed to be done to this. So yeah, the F100 trophy truck, or I want to do the Defender. Defender is kind of looking a little unrealistic. I might just leave that alone as an old vintage truck, you know, because it has such a short wheelbase that it's just going to be so dangerous. It's not like a Bronco. It is, I don't know what the measurements are, but it is such a short wheelbase. So like, if I did, you know, turn that into a pre-runner, it's going to be really sketchy. Who knows? Maybe I will down the line. Kibi Tech made a Defender 90 pre-runner, but they extended the wheelbase and it was so much work. It was insane. Like, I don't know if I want to get into that when I could just, go off like an F100 cab and build off of that, which is much easier. All right, I had to cut there. My camera pretty much ran out of storage, so here we are. I forgot where I was, but long story short, I'll kind of wrap this video up. This is just in the moment. I was like, let me film something, and keep you guys posted. But this weekend, like I said, we're gonna go out, test the truck, get a video on that. I'm gonna make a sick edit for the truck as well. Just some cool shots of it now that it's done. And then the up top overland install for the roof rack and the lighting and the wiring harnesses and all that. And after that, we're just gonna go out as much as we can, do some collaborations off-road. I'm gonna send the truck more than I ever have with this new setup, so stay tuned for that. I'm not gonna be holding back, and I'm gonna be sending it to the absolute maximum. And I'm gonna try to incorporate some vlogging. I'm not sure if you guys are into that or not. I mean, I'm absolutely not into vlogging. I take my personal life and I like to keep it private away from dune serpents, but I do have some people that want to film and edit for me, so I don't mind if they're filming and stuff like that, but I don't think I'm ever gonna get to that point where I'm just gonna be vlogging in my everyday life, because it is going to get in the way of my personal life, and I don't really like that. So yeah, we're gonna have a camera guy, a new editing guy. We're gonna try to start our website finally. It's been a headache starting duneserpents.com because I've been trying to find the right platform and make it sick, where I can list my headlight, grill support brackets and all that for you guys to shop. I got new stickers coming in. I got flags for sale right now. If you guys want some flags, let me know. I got 5 colorway options. All those colors are available on my Instagram. Shoot me a DM if you like those. I got patches, all these things, but we want to start a website for real. We're gonna start taking this more seriously because I honestly haven't been, especially with my truck gone. I haven't had the motivation, but now that it's coming back, I'm gonna put as much effort as I can into content and the website and everything for you guys. I want to say thank you for all the support. I love my fans, and you guys are absolutely awesome. I've never been here without you guys, so I'm gonna give you guys what you want. I'm gonna destroy my Tacoma eventually one day, so I'm gonna send it to the maximum. But thanks. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, like this video, turn on the notifications, all that. And yeah, stay tuned this weekend for more updates on what we're doing out in Ocala.